it is very prudent that the presidential secretariat came up with a action plan, because we clearly understand our role and our responsibility in terms of that recommendation, and also there are specific timelines. So we are obligated to keep to those timelines if we are to ensure that we are able to report. Especially there are so many stakeholders and other parties who are watching to see whether the country is really serious about implementing these policies. So each ministry, I think there are about 22 ministries who are mandated, are vigorously engaged in trying to see how they could meet the timelines. With regard to my ministry, I could say that we have established a committee comprising of all the relevant parties in the ministry to, on a monthly basis, to monitor the progress, so that when the reports are called from the presidential secretariat, we would be able to respond to them fast and ensure that we are really keen and interested in carrying out the responsibility entrusted to us. In terms of the language recommendations related to language, we have taken some very positive steps, mainly teaching of language to public officers, and also to acquaint the public with the second language competency. We have with the assistance of NILET and the other organizations coming under the ministry, we have already tried to collate information and come up with a roadmap through which we would be able to, within the period of 5 years, look at the resources required for language implementation. The next is with regard to the new idea of acquainting the public about the knowledge and ability to talk in the second language. We have established 1,000 language societies through which we are now propagating the learning of the second language. With regard to the recommendation relating to the to police officers, the Honorable Minister has had discussions with the IGP, and they have requested for enhanced training for the police officers so that they would be able to deliver the service more effectively in the language, in the second language. So NILET and the ministry is now collaborating with the police department to come up with an expeditious program to teach the second language. They are presently learning to make it more effective and efficient. With regard to another recommendation dealing with the powers of the Official Languages Commission and decentralizing its powers at the province, we have already requested the Official Languages Commission to amend the Act to see what enhanced powers they require, which has been now being attended to by the Board of Management. And the second recommendation about decentralizing powers and setting up provincial centers, we have already identified a location in Kilinochchi, and the government has approved the refurbishment of that building, and we are hoping to expeditiously complete refurbishment, set up the provincial center where the ministry and all three organizations coming under the ministry, the Official Languages Department, the Commission and the NILET, to be set up a provincial center in Kilinochchi in due course. And we are hoping to have other provincial centers, one in Polonnaruwa and the other one in Ratnapura, as early as possible. And also we have supported the writers who are presently engaged in writing novels and stories depicting the uniqueness of the different communities, for them to get together and come up with translation, so that the other community would be able to get a better understanding of the uniqueness of our cultures and the specific characteristics of each community. We have provided them support to come up with the Parliamentary Incorporation Act, which is now being taken up in Parliament. So those are the key areas that we have been working in the area of language. And with regard to social integration, I must say the aspect of social integration, the ministry has come up with a new framework policy document called the Social Framework for Social Integration Policy Framework, where we launched it last July with a logo and a theme. The logo means it's called Access Savivara, where we are connected in both mind and body, and which enables people to get the idea that when we promote social integration, it is not limited to words, but it goes beyond, and that we need to get engaged in our mind, and there needs to be a positive attitude towards reconciliation. So with that, we are hoping to come up with a master action plan where the ministry would be working with many other ministries which do work which has an impact on social integration. Actually, to be very frank, I wouldn't be able to say that there has been a drastic improvement in terms of recommendation, but we have laid the foundation. So now that the foundation has been laid, the ministry is committed, and I could ensure that we would, within the time frame given to us, carry out our responsibilities as per the action plan.